Anytime.
All right, so we're talking about ghosts. And I was always kind of skeptical when I heard a ghost story until my first encounter with it. And that was when my sisters asked me to write and deliver the eulogy for my mother's death. Now, I didn't really want to do it. And it's not because of any feeling I had about my mother. I loved my mother. She was a single parent. She raised me. She sacrificed for me. I wanted to do the best I could, but the problem with giving a eulogy is that people often weep on stage when they do it. They start to lose the sense of themselves. And it's really hard for the audience because they feel then they're already uncomfortable to be there, and then they feel even worse when a person on stage starts to cry. So my technique has been to write the eulogy and then the night before to read it. And I would go over the difficult parts that would make me cry. I have to tell you, anyone leaving me makes me cry. People get up from a restaurant table to go to the washroom, I'd cry. I mean, I'm just not good with it, kind of that departure. So I was in the hotel room and I was reading this section, and I would weep, and then I would read it again, and I would weep, and I would read it again, and I'd weep. I'd just fight my way through it. And I was working at this, and suddenly, next door, I heard a saxophone. It was playing scales. 1, 2, right? I went, oh no, I gotta get this thing done tonight. I was just about to phone the desk when suddenly the saxophone started to play a tune. And I listened for a moment, and the tune was, "Sometimes I feel like a motherless child." I was just astonished and speechless. The room was quiet. The next morning I went down and asked, was there a band here last night? Did someone have a saxophone? Desk said no. I had relatives staying at the hotel. I asked them, did they hear a saxophone? They said, no. No one heard this saxophone but me. It was when I started to believe that there are ghosts, there are poltergeists. This one, a very sweet and loving one.
Okay.
Very good.